And here we are, playing Timberborn 1.0, brand new game of the Folktails. Thank you for joining me for this first stream. I'm going to go ahead and play the Waterfalls map. And since this is a casual playthrough, where I'm going to be sharing a cycle a day, I will go ahead and go with normal. And we're going to be exploring the automations. But we'll go ahead and call these folks the new Cycle Tales. And we'll start by stopping. I'm pretty familiar with this map. You may know that the developers recently updated it and made some changes. It's pretty cool. This is kind of what it looks like. We've got one set of water sources over here. Bad water drain coming out when bad tide comes along. Two bad water sources. They're draining off the map here. And there's some stuff over there. Doesn't do a whole bunch. So, zooming in. I am only playing normal mode. So I don't expect much difficulty. Shouldn't run into many problems. This is going to be pretty casual. I like to dam the river early and as far down as I can reach. It's a pretty common bit of advice. I'll go ahead and demolish this blockade so I can bring in some more water and get some more green arable land over here. I'm going to come down and out. And I'm just going to cut all of these trees. You may be able to hear the bird singing in the background. It's a nice time of year. Go ahead and cut all those. And once we get in here, we'll come in and do some things. Playing on normal mode, I have 130 berries in store, so I have some. Just cut this back a little bit more. Don't want that coming out too much. And we'll go ahead and delete it. Now we have ability to put in a couple of humps. I'll make the space for 2 right now, even though I suspect I'm only going to want the, alright, even though I'm only going to turn on the one for right now. Water. Pause that. Set that to water, copy, paste. Let's see. 2 lumberjacks there. 1 here. And I'll want another one somewhere else down there, I suppose. These are birches. They only give me 1. These pines give me 2, so these are worth more chopping down. Chopping those down is better, I should say. Let me set up a science section. Pause that. 1 is crucial. The other is not. This has top priority. One of you has top priority. Let's increase the number of workers here. Oh, let's do that. I want to close that off once I've got levies. Pause these things. By the time I'm able to do this, I will have a ramp and will be interested in going down there. Or I'll put a ramp right there, something like that. Pause all 3 of you. This is where industry will live. Hang on, do I have space for another one? Oh. I don't know what I do there. Probably something. Okay, so then all right. Now large pile for logs. Then also need a farm with 2 workers. Fill. And the farm will plant. I mean, on normal mode, I don't need much. Don't need much. So I will plant this in with potatoes now. Down there. And then I'll put a set of 2 storage boxes right there. And pause that. This will be for potatoes. And also for potatoes. And then, I mean, that's the nice thing about this. I'm not going to run out of food anymore. And then I'm going to just end up ripping this whole thing out and replacing that with wheat in no time. And the sooner, the better, to be honest. Let's let them run. Hold on, let me just look through. Pretty sure I thought of everything I usually know. I will need. Okay, so just put tooth crust. I know I'm gonna need it. Go ahead. Alright, well, end of the first day. Let me fill that one. I don't need that prioritized. The dam is not the top priority. Let's raise the construction sites criticality. Farmhouse. Because I want those potatoes being made. What's this? What in this? Oh. Let's get some storage for water. And end of day 2, potatoes are going in. So this is just a casual playthrough, as I was saying. And I'm going to share every cycle. One cycle, one video. So these videos will likely be of varying lengths, however long it takes me to kind of plan and think through the build queues or challenges I'll be facing each cycle. And I'll be excited to share what I'm going through, what I'm thinking through, what I'm building with all of you. I hope you enjoy it. And thanks so much for joining me on the journey. Now, as I was saying, I don't care about berries. And I'm going to be so ruthless about destroying things in this game. And it might get me into trouble. I might end up regretting it. I truly don't know. But we do it take long. We will do it. Best here. It's nice that they've already chopped through most of this forest. These guys are chopping through this one. We have some water storage, we have some working. Let's unpause the second pump. I don't need storage yet. Let's let that be its own problem. But what I feel that I should do is start thinking about the second phase already. A number of things to consider for that. Oh, nice. Okay, this one. No. Great. That one pump is being built. Maybe not do that. And maybe I'll. How is it that I have less? How is it that I have no storage? Why is it that I have no storage? That's anyway. This. Let's cook that food. Let's also use this. And let's pause the farm. You're going to be fine. One is almost finished. So, let's put in this is where the next, where I will build trees. I will pause that. That's which is a second too soon. And now I will indeed delete large swaths of berry bushes. Unpause. Unpause the water unit. Hold on. I can't. Okay, I got it. Let's bring another farmhouse to this position. I don't need trees here. This can definitely be that. I could put it here. Disconnect. You can start. by cutting all of that, my friend. This can be destroyed. This is in. Potatoes are becoming soil. The science for a Forrester. Forrester can go right here. And I will pause that for now because I do not have paint parts. Very shortly. So, in shortly. Let me know what you think of this style, what you think of playthrough, tips and suggestions you have. This is intentionally. Why did I do this way? That was dumb. That would actually face the street. Let me know what you think. We have. That's wonderful. We have. Some. I usually play this at triple speed, and I was wondering why it was taking so long to move forward. Let's start planting for right now. Since we're reduce the builders by 1. Let's up water storage. I'm so used to just building it manually instead of duplicating the existing building. Nice that they added that functionality. Okay, so I have potatoes coming in. I will go ahead and start growing potatoes. And that is an important area. Unpause that. I will unpause Forrester. In a moment, I will pause the window. So I only want 7 planks out of the right now. I will also grab stairs soon. I want 7 planks there. Got me. Hold on. Where did those planks? Ah. 7. So that should be this. Really like. I would really like to plant this. To plant this stuff. Really need to, because it will take a while. 10 days. It's already day 11. Alright. And the forest is in. It's just wonderful. Look at that. And then I'm going to build oak forest. I should do pine instead of oak. It's 30 days. I should do pine here. Okay, so pine, and then put up another one. It'll be oak. And I really should get that going now. We'll do this first. And we'll chop down this tree. Put it like right here, I think. That's what I want to put next time. All right. Oh, great. We got feeding them with roasted potato. This is, okay, so that's carrots, so this would be roasted potato. So the Forrester is in, which means I can now build houses for my beavers. And I'm kind of glad I did it in this order, because now I can put up housing in a way that makes sense for what I'm trying to do here. I think it makes sense to have an apartment complex near storage. You know what I mean? So I think if I did something like this, that, Yeah, it's a fine start. And then back here, I could do something like that. Yeah, something like that, just to start. And I mean, honestly, I can absolutely change things later. Okay, I am again at capacity for water. Good problem to have. Forrester. And I'm going to pause it for right now, because I don't need that, but I do need storage here. Pause. Rest. That. You want to just point it to the what I do need is a path to get down here. That is what I do need. Go there, so I'm going to actually clear this entire route. So I do need to have a path. Forrester is restoration. I would love to have gears. Okay, so also put this here for X. Let's run this. Let's build a second lumber, and then box. That's on the way. And this will be the end of the first cycle. Approaching. So we have a 3-day drought, or in 3 days we have a drought coming. And it's unlikely to be a long drought. This is normal mode. So might be able to get the gearbox. We should be able to get the gearbox put in before the cycle. Gearbox will go. I'll have 100 science within well, tomorrow morning, maybe tonight, maybe tonight, maybe tonight. Ah, almost. Well, I'll get that 100 science in the morning. And put the gear shelf. Those have fewer planks than I live in. Seems to be the case. So that's why I went a little bit over with the planks. It's also important to remember that the grills eat logs. Alright, now
Valero Bora!
harvesting wheat. Plenty of food. Lots of water. Plenty of food, plenty of water. It would be great to get this large pile built. I am also housing my beavers now, as we speak, which is great. All of them will have homes soon. Possibly by the end of the night, looks like me. Oh, a couple of you are on because of the homes that they're going to be selling to. Alright, now all of my beavers are housed. 2 jobs are not being done at the moment. was going to do a pick one at some point. Alright. Pause. And then carrots. This is where I want to plant oak tree. And then oak trees. Here. And then maybe I'll put something else over here. I'm not sure exactly. And we have less than a day until the end of this drought. Once the drought is over, water will flow through again. And these trees will be irrigated. But this is just about the end. Oh, here's some stairs. Look at that. I can do that before the end of the cycle. And this evening marks the end of cycle 1. This is cycle 1 for our dear district of beavers. I'm going to go ahead and save this. And new cycle tales. That's the first cycle. Again, thanks for joining me for this. I hope you enjoyed it. And stay tuned for cycle 2.